Welcome back, everyone. It is Sunday sit-down time. Joining me tonight, Southern Boone's brand new football coach, Mark Ross. Mark, thanks for coming out on a Sunday to hang out with us here.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me.
For sure. Well, I just want to, obviously fans get to know you a little bit. So take us through your background a little bit. How did you get here to Missouri?
Yeah, so kind of a crazy whirlwind of a story. I started out as a graduate assistant working in Lawrence for the football team there, and from there we moved back to my hometown. I took on the activities director position there and was the offensive coordinator for the football team. And then in turn we ended up moving to Marceline and took the AD and head football job there before making the move here to Southern Boone.
Mm-hmm. Marceline obviously ended up having a lot of success there. Kind of tell us a little bit about your time at Marceline and what kind of adjustment that was, going from Kansas to Missouri. Is there much difference between Kansas football, Missouri football?
From the football standpoint, not a whole lot. It was more so on the activities director side where I saw a lot more changes. At the end of the day, football was football, and so that was great. But yeah, our time at Marceline was tremendous, and the community support and all those things was absolutely awesome, and we really enjoyed our time there. And obviously we were fortunate enough to have a lot of success, and we'll definitely cherish our time in Marceline for a long time.
For sure. Well, what made it seem like the right time to kind of take this next step? Obviously moving out to Ashland, so what kind of felt like that right time?
Yeah, it was more so just the opportunity that Ashland presented. Obviously it was really late in the process of accepting a position and making a move. Which is a big step for our family this time of the year, trying to figure things out. But it just, in going to the interview and all those things, meeting Coach Tracy, who's going to be the new AD there, he did a great job setting a great foundation for the program ahead of me, and the community support and the administration, everything we heard about the kids was really good, and so we're really excited about making the move.
Mm-hmm. Kind of tell us how this opportunity came about. You said, we were talking before, you kind of knew someone over at Southern Boone a little bit.
Yeah, so he had reached out and we'd kind of been talking and some of those things, and we didn't really know for sure where that was going to go or how serious things were, and the more we got into it and the more we talked, and it just seemed more appealing, and we were really excited about the opportunity and glad that things worked out.
Mm-hmm. What have been kind of your first steps? You get to, obviously, you got to move to Ashland, right? Which is a process, but what have been kind of some of your first steps, stepping into this role here?
Yeah, first we wanted to meet with the kids, and of course we wanted to meet with the parents, and obviously the baseball program had a lot of great things going on, which we're really excited about and really happy for them. So that kind of slowed things down a little bit and created some obstacles, but they were good problems to have. And so now we're kind of in the process. We've kind of done some of those things, and we've started weights and had some camp days at this point. And from a personal side of things, we're trying to find a home still and get the move all finalized. So I'm kind of commuting back and forth and staying with a friend and those sorts of things, and trying to find ways to make it work. But everything's been great so far.
What have you noticed specifically about the community of Ashland? I think of Ashland, it's such a rich sports community, especially. What have you noticed? Your first few times there. Yeah,
the support, of course, was fortunate enough to get to go to a home baseball game, as they're kind of starting their run in the playoffs, and so that was really nice to see, and everybody coming up and introducing themselves and kind of getting the opportunity to meet some of the kids and some of the parents, and just to see their support for another program was really exciting to see, and so the experience has been great so far.
Mm-hmm. Obviously, you mentioned Trent Tracy just a little bit ago, the new AD out there. How much of a help has he been kind of in this transition? Obviously, knows a thing or two about the football program over there.
Yeah, he's been tremendous, and especially with it being this late in the process, he's been a great help, and I'm greatly appreciative for everything that he's done for us thus far, and I'm looking forward to continuing to build that relationship and watching that thing grow.
Mm-hmm. Well, I want to talk a little bit about your coaching philosophy, kind of get to know you on and off the field. Well, what would you describe your coaching philosophy as?
We spend a lot of time focusing on the off-field stuff, I guess, and developing better young men. That's really kind of the foundation of where everything starts for us. We talk about things like TNT takes no talent, and developing our core values and those sorts of things. And we put a lot of emphasis in putting some ownership of our program into our kids' hands. So they do a lot of those things of kind of developing our core values and all those things. And, really for us, that's kind of where it has to start before we even think about getting into the X's and O's of the on-field stuff.
Well, I'm curious, from a grade standpoint, where are you guys at? You kind of have a lot of older guys, a lot of younger guys. What is it looking at right now? Have you kind of pointed out to maybe these seniors too that that's going to be some leadership that they'll need?
Yeah, absolutely. And with it being so late, we haven't got to spend a lot of time doing some of those things to this point. But we've got a good mix of kids. We're definitely a younger team. Return a lot of kids that were sophomores last year and be juniors this year that come back, and then some juniors that'll be seniors. So we're going to rely pretty heavily on those kids that are seniors, to really provide a lot of guidance for our younger kids and set the direction for where we want the program to go under me.
As far as on the field product, if you could describe, what fans would see on the field, how would you describe your brand of football?
Yeah, hopefully it's a physical style of football. We're going to focus on being able to run the football, and hopefully, some of the tempo stuff that we'll do offensively and defensively will create some excitement, and we'll be able to light up that scoreboard.
What are your first year you go into a program, obviously you have experience over at Marceline as well, but what would be, maybe some of your goals for a first year? What does that look like in a first year taking over a program?
Yeah, it's really kind of setting that foundation for the expectations, how practice is supposed to be run and those sorts of things. We're putting in new drills and things like that currently, where we want to be able to kind of get some of that stuff done during the summertime so that when fall comes, when we get into practice, they kind of know the expectations and some of those things. So that's what the first goal is, to kind of get the kids and the coaching staff to understand what the expectations are and the things that we want to accomplish on a daily basis. And then it's taking baby steps every day. We've been talking to the kids about, can we be 1% better today than we were yesterday, and that's been a huge emphasis. And so it's slowly building up and just setting those daily goals of what we want to accomplish and what the big picture is for us in the long run.
Obviously, you're in the very early stages of your time here, as we've said, but in your preliminary meetings with these kids, what's the vibe been like? Do you feel like you got good vibes going in the locker room and stuff like that?
Yeah, absolutely. The kids have been phenomenal. They've really taken to the things that we're doing, and they've been working really hard, and so we're really excited about the things that we've seen out of our kids so far. And I really think that we're just kind of scratching the surface for the places that we can go with this group of kids.
If you had maybe a message to fans heading into the beginning of the season here, do you have a message to any of these fans out here? Obviously Ashland is so rich in their history of coming to these football games, supporting the teams.
Yeah, it's just that, we look forward to your support, and we're really excited for the future of the program and all the good things to come. And, that's one thing about the fans that we heard kind of coming into this was all that support and the great things that the community does, not just for the football team, but all the programs across the board. And so we're really excited about that, and we're looking forward to Friday nights and kind of getting the ball rolling.
Well, I appreciate you coming on. I'm wishing you good luck in your housing search out in Ashland.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
I look forward to covering you this season. Thanks again. I hope you have a good rest of your Sunday night.
Sounds great. Thank you.
The rest of you guys will be right back after the break.